Not just that he cares. No, forget. What he's going to say now will tell you that he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Just hold on a bit. Now, let's go. Let's go, brothers. I will not interrupt him. I will allow him to speak. And we'll bring you the names of those that went back to court again, which is the same people that got these things. But today, they want to change it. That is Nnamdi Kanu brother and Aloy Ejimako. And they will not tell you how Ejiofor took away the file of our leader and ran outside the court. A lot of drama have happened that some of you don't know because it's not in the social media space. And now, all these lawyers know all Nigerian mentality can happen. Only one also called relevant. Everybody should call it. Actually, the case here, our leader shining.
I think it's about Emigide Nnamdi. China's got bidonishi. Na High Court. Nobody. No, but I think we are up to that. I want to get a hand up, but I think we are back out one you for over. Kevin Uguno for my father Nnamdi Kanu, Radio Biafra, London. Haporea. Who's still one on there? Yes, in our Zoom. Garage is as Radio Biafra, London. So no from here.
Okay, honey. This is it now. But let's listen to him more.
The crew too. Orality, you know. So go no, was with a boy, you naked 900. You know the man I when we were. Macam nourishing on
I don't say, I know.
Malahem there. I wouldn't have nature.
Okay.
Macalon of him teacher. One of him teacher. Him not chop of Biafra. And not Biafra. No, so no one I'm able. And I'm a Leonia Haya. Oh, Biafra can never. Put us now by Goromia. Oh, about Goromia. I'm name a good time, can if we are. Nga watching Ketibuna, as good and happy as there. Macaino Joe,
It's okay. Let me not talk. Let him finish.
Man, even one name, no.
Argument?
Or to the men do not as a tar, nature. None didn't against Nnamdi Kanu. Nature, oh, how I thought I won Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, don't think na Abambo Karapon Nnamdi Kanu.
I wish you could, those of you that are listening. He said that people that we see today, he's going to mention their name. None did not bambok and we can happen Nnamdi Kanu. Ndidiki udele. And Ndidika the one that was blessed them. Who else he mentioned? Is it true? Also on their hand in our bambo. This Uruago. Also on their bambo going into wake up. Is it true? I'm asking those of you that listen. No, if it is true, he says the man is making sense. Some brothers say I should speak English. Well, I'm an Igbo man. I know. I'm an Igbo man. So from time to time, my language will enter. Normally, self, I don't supposed to be speaking English. I'm supposed to be speaking German. Because speaking English is validating the slavery. We say we want to pull away from the colonial edifice, but we're speaking their language. It's okay.
Come the Pujala speaks now. Why don't go? Hey, I don't know. I don't know, Miss on the poor. Leque jealous speaks. Leque blessed them. Nanjo Zanwa. Be critical about Biafra. Go one hand, hold hand, the Kunanga again.
On again. So no woman ko no they listen to now. No brass. Indeed, does how wise. Oh, they don't again to the truck and mass and the can wicked endo. And they can speak. And they can bless him. And they can Uruago. I think you mentioned another Oga. On their hand, they truck up, but are critical and don't have kin again to over in one had that Cheremecha gig Harry Hunt. What often they are Boaragas how SDOS? You make again in Anga hand can they how much got a one?
I saw me what a why had it is critical about Biafra. Ejele speak na ndị ọzọ ha na-akọcha ma ojukwu oyi akpọ mmiri mana ọnwụ ihe m na-ajụ m na-ege ntị kedu ihe ndị a ji na-ekwu otu a m na-amụta a lot of things from them.
He's learning a lot.
And this na-aga ide ha ntị ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo taa ọ dị mma otu eji chenje si na Biafra na-egbuchi ndị Igbo ọ ka anyị kọwasịrị ndị na-egbuchi ndị Igbo aka maka ị na-achọ Biafra. So unu eche na ndị na-ekwu emegide akparamagwa ndị si na ha na-achọ nwere onwe Biafra na-aga na aṅa ha ntị mụa ụwazuke na aṅa ha ntị.
For sure.
Nwaanyị a na-akpọ Blessed ọmawụ mfanụ ya ọ nọ 4 hours na social media m ga-amụ otu ya ekwusịa ma mee nwere time.
Okay, we have seen the person I'm looking, he's saying the truth. Oh, yeah, request and come up. Request. I have a rule here. Now I'm looking for position. I have seen one. Request and come up. If you cannot come up, I'll block you. That's how I do. It means you are a coward if you cannot come up. That is how Africans will start doing things. When you say somebody is saying the truth, in other words, what I'm saying is not correct, then you can come up. You can come up. If I wait for you 1 minute, you didn't request, then I block you. Okay, let me block you. Let me block coward. Let me block you. What about one nigga? I block you already. You know I don't look for followers. I have threw you inside the dustbin. Whoever created this block button, may Government continue to bless you, give you abundant life. How would this social media be without block button? This place will be chaos. So I have done justice to you. Any other, you will be listening. Even if you're against me, you will be afraid to write. If you want to write, you write logical. Then I'm not afraid of opposition. I'll bring you up. That's why I'm here. You talk, I talk. You ask me, I ask you. All this, your mama, your papa, come and get your Biafra now. All of us are in the same mess, and I love it. So your life is not different from mine. If you feel I'm the one that are causing problem, then confront me and prove it to the audience. Because you are not only trying to convince me, you are trying to convince the audience that are listening. Instead of to say, yeah, mama, yeah, papa, come and get these things now. Some of the Yoruba people that are causing Mazi Nnamdi have lost their relative. Mazi Nnamdi is still alive. Now Yoruba have now turned to a new leaf. The attack on our leader have reduced from the Yoruba. The people that are carrying the attack now, not just only Igbo people, those idiots that were with him before, in the name of fighting for freedom. So this was it. Let me play you a small clip of those people you are listening to. I have it here. It is your boy, man.
Look like Ojukwu had no other choice, because when you say could that war have been avoided, they will not say no, there was no other option. That they accepted, they agreed that that was the only way out. Can you throw some light on that?
Yeah. So I mean, that is why they are, even up to today, they still want to be holding Ojukwu. Now, let me call Governor Eziopu that I watched his video. Governor Eziopu, if you are listening to me, are you saying that a man who led a whole nation of Igbo people to a war that took 3 million people, are you telling me that it was a just cause and it was the best decision for the nation of Igbo? Are you telling me, is that what all of you people are telling me?
Now listen. These are the people Owazirike is listening. Now, Owazirike is a coward, number one. And some of the people that support him, you know why? They are afraid They are afraid to confront what is pursuing them. The people that even caused the war have been writing. Babangida have written. Some of the Yoruba, writers, those that are sincere. There's one called, I think, is it Obilo? Somebody Obilo on social media used to interview people, who have written books about Biafran. Even Mike Ozokome have already stated his own that all those things is just they fought against our people unjustly. The white missionaries who came, they have also narrated their own story. Even at the time of narrating it, they were crying. But it's the people, presumably, though they may not be Igbo people, they don't know how to speak Igbo. They may be born in Igbo land as a result of rape that happened during the war. Now, they are not telling us that we are the one that caused the war. So don't get agitated over your tribe when you hear things like this. Some of them harbored the blood of other people. Some of them, their father knew nothing about the war. And there's no awareness in the past. Even white, I think, let me see whether I have the white missionary here. When they were asking them, they were saying that nobody told them about it.
I heard rumors of trouble coming to Jos. I went one Sunday morning to one of our country churches. We call them bush churches. That Sunday morning, an Igbo recited the 91st Psalm.
Hi, our people. Hi. They were unaliving our people. They are reading Psalm. In Jos, 22nd of September, 1966. Our people were beheaded. Our people were unalived openly with machete. I'm not the one that said before you say, "Okay, you are causing ethnic tension." Okay, that's how they teach many of you not to speak out what happened. Here they teach you about it before you get your citizenship. You must learn it. Let us learn from what has happened. That's why you learn your history, both whether good or bad. The woman is saying that the time they are coming to unalive Igbo people, they were praying psalms. Which psalm is that?
You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in.
Please, which psalm is this? The Christians that are here, which quotation is this in Psalm? Please, can you tell me? Is this Psalm 121? Okay, Psalm 91. Okay, thank you. That's what our people were reading. But today, some say Psalm 123. No, it's like Psalm 91, not 23, brother. You can go church. Psalm 90, I don't do that 93. Psalm 91. It's Psalm 91. They were unaliving us. Our people are playing Psalm. But today, they said it's all that caused the problem.
Darkness, nor the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you.
He said it with such depth of meaning. It said to me, these people are well aware they are facing a great trouble.
Terrible things are happening in the town. And then he described a little bit of what was happening in terms of killing of Igbos.
Killing an Igbo.
The kickovers are foreign.
Unaliving Igbos. Ojukwu said, no, this thing cannot continue. Today, Owazirike, who people are claiming that he took over from Ojukwu, is telling that he listened to people who are saying that Ojukwu is the one that caused the war. This one is Blessdom. He mentioned. I'm going to sign my agent video on there a long time. Because I have tried. Normally, I was supposed to have gone for retirement. When they were making this program, I went and looked for this document. The people that are doing this one they call Blessdom. This one they call DB aka Konuche. Nka Dr. Paul Okoye. They were in the forum.
In a strange land and new to Nigeria. The intensity of the problem in these other areas and what missionaries experience and do there remains mostly unknown in Jos. The tension there is mounting.
As we heard was, it has started. And we knew immediately what it was, that the rumors were now fulfilled.
On the other end of the line, Archie and Margaret Dunaway, house parents at the Baptist Hostel for Hillcrest.
So we knew it had started.
And we listened out the windows. We could hear dogs barking and
all the rumors and all of what we were
read to the missionary community.
It's okay.
There was wholesale slaughtering going on.
The whole sense of slaughtering going on to our people. All these Hausa people, I don't have to normally I Hausa do anything. Can have Fulani Hausa people. Hey, Burugogo. Should I play? If I play it, I'm not causing any ethnic tension now. Let me find it and play it. I think I released it during the 30th May. Our people were massacred now alive. They buried them alive. They dig a small trench, rectangular trench, and they were picking them with a truck, the dead bodies, just like you're picking ants. Today, Wazirike is telling us that he is paying attention to the people because they are the one that want our leader to come out. Just because of envy and jealousy. I played it here last time. Did they block me when I play it? Is it what I have here? This is how many minutes? No, not this one. This is the full video. It's okay. If I didn't see it, I will leave it. No, no, not this one. If I didn't see it, I will leave it.
It's not the duty of people who are.
I'll leave it. I tried to. We repeated it during the 30th May. How our people were gruesomely unalived. This one is a Yoruba man. That's why I said only GL. So
by the time we will realize what Fulani have done to us in this country, it might just have been too late. By the time we will realize the extent of the damage that Fulani has done to this nation, it will have been just too late. I'm sorry. But I'm not even actually sorry, because this is not something we didn't see. This is something Nnamdi Kanu cried on for a long time. The church hated him. The people hated him. We criticized him. I was part of those that criticized him. But we see everything the man has said coming to pass today.
Well, I'm there, sir. During this
election time, during this period of time, right now, like I understand the meaning of Biafra. I understand why some other part of the country they want to go. See, I see a lot of people, they have been saying a lot of things that they don't want the presence of this country to come from Igbo land.
Yes, because they know what they did. Some of you don't know why they're afraid of Igbo becoming president. Because you don't know the history. You don't know your history. If I am them, I will still be afraid. You don't know what they committed. They were afraid. They know your history more than you. So that's why they say Igbo man can never rule. You think they're saying it because they hate it just naturally? They know what they did. So what is in their mind is revenge. Because if it's them, they will revenge. Because before, the government of this place you call Nigeria are in the hand of Igbos and the missionaries. And the white people. Both army, both government parastatals. So they know what they did to me and you, which is what I'm just looking for. Maybe before the program ends, I will bring it. I compiled those places where they buried us alive, how they were picking us from the gutter, how they don't want the international community to know what is going on to suppress the media, which is what we are seeing today. You think media is showing you what is going on in Nigeria to date? No, now. It's just because of bloggers. That's why you'll be able to see what is going on. You don't know. If it does no blog or the social media, they may even tell that those people kidnapped from all these students. They will tell you they went for excursion. That maybe they are inside the bush watching around. They are going to return back soon. But just because social media is in vogue, that's why they cannot hide it. Nigeria. That's why I look at this idiot blaming our leader and the lawyer for keeping him where he is. Then now lifting Nigerian government. You never get any police case before? Try and get it. At least that one would define you what is injustice in Nigeria. They will arrest you. In fact, as they're arresting you, you are the one that called them. Oh. They will come. They didn't see the person you calling them again. They will pick you up. What we hear is that how many people have you on our life? Where is their gun? Not just ordinary question with the blow. Sometimes with their gun. You don't see how they treat people. But I don't blame them because that's the same way the citizens behave. Somebody say you want to come up. When I was doing my analysis, somebody said I want to come up. I think I'm seeing you for the first time in my platform. Can you request and come up? Let me see what you came up for. What is your question? Let me not keep you waiting. When I was doing my analysis, somebody requested that I want to come up. I said, hold on. If you're still here, just write I'm here. So I will bring you up. Before we started teaching about why we're here. Meanwhile, let's freedom is something that all of us will look for.
Do you remember? Do you remember their names? The sons of freedom's promise, who still walk through fire and flames. Remember them. Remember them. After the Civil War was over, freedom came but not the peace. Chains were gone but pain remained. Justice still denied release. From the shadows of oppression rose some men brave and strong, giving guns to fight for freedom in a land that did them wrong. They marched with hope in their hearts. Though hatred filled the land, they gave their sweat and their blood just to prove they were men. Remember the Buffalo Soldiers, remember their names, fighting for a better future through the struggle and pain. Remember the Buffalo Soldiers, standing brave and tall. Oh, they gave their strength to America, though she gave little at all. Riding through the western valleys, across the deserts burning red, building roads and guarding railways, sleeping where the brave would tread, protecting towns and wagon trails, holding danger at bay. History tried to hide their story, but the truth will find its way. Remember the Buffalo Soldiers, remember their names, fighting for a better future through the struggle and pain. Remember the Buffalo Soldiers, standing brave and tall. Oh, they gave their strength to America, though she gave little at all. Native warriors call them Buffalo for their courage in the fight. They're like the mighty animal, hearts full of faith, from Texas plains to mountain post.
You must always compare them with the reason and consistency. That is what we have done. That is why they follow us. Do you understand? Not Frank Adedeo. That's why they follow us. Now I want you to listen to this. In our towns, in our villages, even in our businesses, where we are living today, the problem we face is because of black man's. Look, one of the few comedians that I like watching Skibo with his two teeth. Skibo, I watch Skibo. He's a comedian. With him, a very lovely accent. I watch Skibo. And he was talking about, not just him, a few other people who did live video, saying what we are doing to ourselves. What we are doing to ourselves. Who do you think, when they go to arrest people in Malaysia, who do you think is responsible? Your fellow, sometimes your fellow Igbo man, or fellow Biafran, or fellow Nigerian. Because maybe you're doing something and you're more successful than they are. You know what they will do? They'll go and tell the police, please come and take him home, so I can take the wife and you don't know what they do again? Don't tell any point that your papers have expired. Don't tell anybody your papers have expired and your wife is pretty. You are finished. You are finished. The next thing they will go for is how do we get this man into trouble so we can take the wife? A black man's greed, envy, and jealousy. But look at where everywhere white people go to. If you like now, go to Europe, bring a few white people, put them in the thickest forest in your village. Come back after 2 weeks. I say only 2 weeks. They will turn it into another Paris. In your village, without importing anything. And you're telling me that God is not alive in heaven. Why? The question I want to ask, I want people to understand that anything we preach here on this platform is gospel from heaven. Do you know the level of hypocrisy in the zoo? What I'm preaching tonight is about the wickedness of a black man, their stupidity, their ignorance, their jealousy and enviousness. And I want to prove to you that it is because of a combination of all these things. That is why you can never rise up to defend what is good. A black man cannot rise up to defend that which is right unless they are benefiting from it directly, especially in the zoo. Now, there is something called equity, fairness, and justice, which is which is natural justice that should underpin every civilized society. Fairness and justice everywhere you go to. Any society that has fairness and justice, you will see them, they will improve. Now, listen. Olisa Metu is in prison. Olisa Metu was the former PDP spokesperson. Why is Olisa Metu in prison? They said Olisa Metu received 400 million naira, or not dollars, naira, from Dasuki. Olisa Metu, in keeping with, of course, what I call the demands of democracy, which is to criticize, of course. Olisa Metu was criticizing the late Buhari before he died. Buhari felt offended because he's a dictator and asked for Olisa Metu to be arrested. That Olisa Metu received 400 million naira from Dasuki. Good. 400 million. Olisa Metu is in jail. Olisa Metu got that money to fight PDP. The money was given to Olisa Metu by PDP, not government, by PDP. Understand this? Party politics, money for party politics, yes? The same way that Trump can come and, you know, they pay advertisers in the USA. You know, it's a very expensive...
Hold on there. Now, let's also read to you the outcome. We have, I think, someone, one of us, the publicity secretary of IPOB, have summarized all this brouhaha that is going on. And we're going to read it without hiding any words. Like I said earlier on, that Mazi Nnamdi is in line and accepted whichever thing they want to throw at him. Is a press release from IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful. And then now it was posted by his lawyer. And we're going to read it. If you go to Biafran Vanguard, you're also gonna see it. We just posted it. Mazi Nnamdi is not hiding. You have accepted whatever they thrown at him. Lawyer. Okay, I'm willing.
That warrants this persecution. I just want the public to know. Am I not an Igbo man? Am I not entitled to have a property in my own state?
Freedom fighter, I got you. Onyebo, hi. I want Onyebo. I'll be I'm at water again. Hi, it was the wrong time. The hell. Let's read our press release. This is a summary of what I wanted to show you from our leader. This is Biafran Vanguard News. Many of you that are reading the one they call Umuchuku Raita. Umuchuku Raita is being owned by Fulani. Take it from me. Umuchuku Raita. All this Umuchuku press release, IPOB press release, Radio Biafra has been taken over. So that's why we are now coming up with the new things. Umuchukwurata is being owned by one Fulani man from Katsina. So that as you are reading, be careful. Be very, very careful. Now, this is a press statement from Mazi gotten directly from our leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu accept in total the federal government cross appeal, damning admission. Are you understanding? That thing you heard. Guess okay, now they want to convict him, they want to unalive him. The man in question has said, I accept it in total. Cross appeal, no problem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu accept in total the federal government cross appeal, damning admission. Trial court acted without jurisdiction. A total collapse that the court of appeal cannot cure. Now, today, this is 7th. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wishes to draw the attention of the world, the international community, and all men conscious to yet another spectacular self-inflicted wound by the APC-led federal government of Nigeria in its desperate attempt to keep me in perpetual bondage. In its notice of cross appeal filed against the judgment of the Federal High Court, Abuja, delivered on 20th day of November 2025, the federal government unequivocally declared in black and white that the trial court acted without jurisdiction when it imposed life imprisonment on count 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the indefatigable lion of Biafra and the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, accept this premise in total. We adopt the federal government's own words as our own. If the trial court acted without jurisdiction at the sentencing phase, then the entire sentencing exercise is a nullity ab initio. Jurisdiction is not divisible. It is not sacred. You cannot validly convict a man and then lack jurisdiction to sentence him on the same count. That is judicial absurdity. As the Supreme Court made it clear in the immortal Madokolu versus Nkem Delem 1962 as a reference, once there is a feature in the case that prevents the court from exercising jurisdiction, the entire proceedings are null and void, no matter how well conducted. The federal government has now supplied that fatal feature through its own pleading. With the greatest respect, the Court of Appeal lacks the power to repair, cure, or resuscitate what that respondent itself has declared jurisdictionally dead. Because almost said this guy cannot even pronounce a word. Made mistake. When the time comes, the federal government cannot approbate and reprobate. They cannot admit the sentencing phase was conducted without jurisdiction and at in the same time breach urge the Court of Appeal to impose the death penalty on that same rotten foundation. This is not law. This is legal gymnastics born out of desperation and bad faith. I am motivated. I am pronunciation. If the ill-thought-out cross appeal orchestrated by the Attorney General of the Federation, Prince Lateef Fagbemi San, Chief Awomolo San, and the Yoruba APC presidency is aimed at intimidating me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, into renouncing Biafra, then they have grossly miscalculated. I, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the reincarnation of the indomitable Biafran spirit. I will never yield to such cheap blackmail. Other former freedom fighters may be coward, but I, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I cannot to the federal government. We say, bring it on. I greet you. That is how men speak. That's the kind of mind we are urging many of you to have. Okay, no here na eba akwa, ono here na aba. Jishike gele ya, jishike barakwa transport. Barakwa transport gele. plan okay, but on the other hand, risk. Also bring it on. There's something this man is doing, but he's doing it for everybody. You are going to, if these things are not being corrected, you are going to face it. It will affect you in one way or the other. Now, this self-destructive cross appeal is a clear manifestation of a divine intervention and the inevitable collapse of an entire fabricated case against me. The federal high court, the federal government has handed me the sledgehammer to demolish their own conviction. The sentencing is void. The foundation is shattered. The entire prosecution stands on quicksand. We call on the Court of Appeal to do justice by dismissing the cross appeal with ignominy and allowing the appellant men appeal in its entirety, leading to the immediate and unconditional release of me, Mazi Nnamdi. The world is watching, history is watching. No amount of judicial acrobatics or cheap intimidation can cure a fundamental lack of jurisdiction. The Lion of Biafra remains unbowed, and the spirit of Biafra remains unconquerable. I remain your humble servant, Mazi Nnamdi, the leader of the Nigerian people of Biafra. These are some of the things all of us are facing. Injustice. You never faced them before. You never faced injustice in Nigeria. That has happened to me before I start coming out. Brother. It is the worst thing that can happen to you in life to face injustice. Something that somebody did to you, you reported, they change it against you. In your front, they will tell you, "Oh, God, shut up, go inside." They'll push you inside the cell. The reason why they want to hold this man, there's a spirit he's trying to build in us. They know, Nigerian government, you know. Some of you that are talking today, having mind to talk to politicians, because of the agitation we started. I greet all of you.
To prescribe IPOB. Not that we did anything wrong, but because, now the kanu was becoming too popular. They are everywhere you go. They don't want us to hear. It's always IPOB Nnamdi Kanu all the time. Please let us call the Fulanis to kill him. These are governors that people voted for. Are you listening? But in all the years of OPC agitation, in all the years of the agitation of my fellow Biafrans in the Delta, in the Greeks, in southern Biafra, let me put it that way, at no time did their governors gather to give them away. Never. Yoruba governors never sat together. On Batsy, in the Middle West, no time did the governors sit together and say, "Let us give them or invite soldiers to come and kill them." It's only in the Southeast. Ask yourself why. Any day you understand that, you will begin to unravel the mystery of what envy and jealousy can do to the brain of a black man, especially an Igbo man. Very deadly. Very, very deadly. That's what I say in a Biafra. It's very deadly.
All right, are you there, brother?
Metusela.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Metusela, I get you. I get you from here.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for being strong of what you are doing, of what you believe for. Thank you for everything that you are doing. At least people will show witness for whatever you are doing. I saw Owazirike, and that is what we are just discussing in Achalugo platform before I came here. I don't know how all this is going on. Last time I saw American, is yes, one of American senator or something like that, talking about Nnamdi Kanu. And not just that, you can begin to see from Twitter and the other things what people are now confirming what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been saying for long time ago. People are now coming out and begin to apologize for what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be saying long time ago that is happening today. A lot of video are popping on from all these things. And most of the people there are people from Yorubas. They are saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sorry for not listening to you.
Brother, sorry for interrupting you. I will allow you to continue. Though the thing have closed. I don't know, maybe if another person coming, the thing will be, let me see if I'll make it big. Yes. Now, you see what is behind me?
Yeah.
This is what came from the ex-DOS members and their supporters. He's called Annie King. As Yoruba people, we are saying sorry. Hearing what American Congress and others are saying, the ones we have is right. International pressure won't save Kanu from justice. Why Nnamdi Kanu must face the full weight of the law? These are the people that we claim to be in this trouble together. So go on.
Meto, I see that, but I don't want to talk about it because
there is nothing like straw. You join somebody with straw. There are a bunch of confused people, which always, when money is involved, we know evil.
Go on. I'm one of the bandits. Go on.
Sometimes when I look at Nigerian people, the thing just like a film, everyday film that we are acting, I don't know the kind of bill we have, look at what so-called US and they are putting in online, then how do you show yourself for being with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And when you talk, he will tell you, why are you? They have asked me this question several times. Are you IBOB member? Are you IBOB registered member? Even if I'm not IBOB registered member, but because I see what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, I will be there supporting what he's doing. When I see a person who can do more than him, I will not come out and support you. But like now, we are not seeing any person. Before you know it, they will throw you down. But it's okay. It's okay. That's all these things now are showing that you are not with him. You are not against him. But man no be God. Man no be God.
Exactly.
If you plan the other side, where God is planning another side, you show that you're a failure. You show that you're a failure. Only thing that we know that this man must release, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must go free. Because he do no harm to anybody. He's a prophet. And all this thing that he's saying is coming to your door and they happen in your face. So what do you go against him? I see it as an envy and jealousy. Nothing more. But when you are envy and jealousy of somebody, please try to do what that person do. Then we now know that, yes, you can do more than him, but not to hide under your wife's bedroom. Begin to write junk and bring it out of social media. It shows that you are not a man at all. It shows that you want nothing. You want nothing. Because what the man are doing, all these things, evidence are showing, a lot of evidence are showing in social media that whatever that this person say is coming to reality. It's coming to reality. And that's why Fulani herdsmen cannot come to Igbo land, because people have wake up. We have protect our land. We have protect our bush. We have protected everything unprotectable by showing, yes, that this man have raised a lot of people to be aware of this Fulani Janjaweed from this idiot call himself Igbo what? A Fulani man. He cannot come. You know, that's why whenever they call us dot in a circle, we love it too. This also we can checkmate our bush. We can checkmate our bush. Look at those who have massive land. They cannot even checkmate their bush. And that's why they relax themselves until the Fulani come to them. Today they are looking away in order to stop all the same. It's too late. It's too late. So whenever you are hating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have a reasons. It's not just hate, you have a reason. But your hate cannot do anything to him. God are the one who protect him there. And God are the one who gonna set him free. So whatever you do, it doesn't remove anything. You know? So try to be a human being, not a devil. Okay?
Right. Yes, brother. There's no cause for now. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Okay, Metulenya Mike.
Yes, go on, King.
Okay, ekele m unu, ndị Biafra ekelekwa m unu. Afụnwa ịgbalịala. But afụnwa anyị amaghị lie la be anyị dị sef, be anyị adịrọkwa sef o. Ọkwa ndị ebira mbọsị ala Imo steeti bịa kwụsịrị mmadụ. Ka anyị gwa ekwu that thing, be anyị adịrọ sef. First of all, Metu mụ na gị nọ na nke this guy the other day. Ọ mụ use the other account Josilat. And the other day, Mbirala, you are wall here. I told you people that everybody that have fell in this struggle fell out of selfishness. They are selfish, and once they couldn't get what they want, they fall apart. Right from Mazi Nnamdi to George Onibe to Mr. Rezo, Onyowola Halile. They fell out of selfishness. And those who remain in this struggle are those who are not selfish. Now, this man here was wicked. I was on his first rally, Laladebo. The day the opera is a regional Luanwani, Imo State. Or more security knowledge this man. More with security knowledge, we allow Ozaraba Luanwani. More organize more with the chief security more organize the road to Osiri Webia, La Road Osiri where Labra with Ezenri. You got out this struggle happening today. Canolia. This boy let me get in a Obia franchise general. But Molia mitri la Berlin eba. La I mitri la Hema was here I think last 7 years or last 8 years. I meet la Cannibal de Cator. I see the picture that day anyway, but we thought he had their masses. Now can get Ben Laga. This man, I left him because Mazi Nnamdi is better and he's doing better and he's highly intelligent than Raf. And Lome Ebalaga. And Mazi Nnamdi will go make his selfishness. Tinha problem na maso. Owaduke will see from maso will see I me beam. Every time Balaga ma continue to help like this. Obrola I ain't like this struggle. Make the ladies he let some people anye full and was here haleme. They are doing nothing. I'm not like class room one. Ilanya side the for side in the zero, you shift attention to that side.
DOS enwezi ihe ha na-eme. Onye DOS ọbụla sị m na o nwere ihe ele eme ya pụta sị m na nke ebu nke ha na-eme like this struggle now ma nọzọ ịgba ụkwụ ma ọ bụrụ na ihe na-asụ Biafra niile adị anụ ya. If any DOS member can come out and say this is what we are doing currently, this is the focus, this is the trend we are following, this is our plan on this struggle now, let that person come and say it. Can let us know that this is what they are doing currently. Now, if Nigerian government illegally jailed Mazi and we did nothing, politicians told us to be calm and we accepted and we were calm. That is what gives them the guts to put that cross appeal now that they should impose death sentence to Onyendu, hoping that when they do it too, we are going to do nothing. The same politicians through DOS and others will tell us be calm. And then everybody will go and sleep. La wunye, ndela wunye ha la wunye ha, ndela ngwana mmaha edela ngwana mmaha, ndela asụ akpụ edela asụrụ akpụ, ndela akọ asịrị edela akọrọ asịrị, ndela awa akpala nkai la agagharị ejela emere ihe ha normal. Hinta Biafra and Costa Biafra are the normal. Then that means almost we are doing nothing. Because if something happened during that time, they won't have the guts to say this. They won't have the guts to go for this. This is what happened when you stand for nothing. When you stand for nothing, if you accept everything, then you stand for nothing. But our people don't understand it. They don't understand this game. These DOS put a lot of work upon Mazi Nnamdi because they are full of incapable people. Mazi was carrying all the load. That is why the chief security officer himself, Mbo Chinasa Nwoyo, couldn't even be able to protect our leader. And you still want me to believe on you. You still want me to continue listening to you. You still want me to take order from you. How? When you couldn't even protect our #1 citizen, how can you protect me? Talk less of protect the entire Hinta Biafra or Biafra as a whole. If you are not capable, you see somebody that is more capable than you, you come down for that person, let that person take over, and then you begin to do something. When the Fulanis tried to put camp in Imo State on the university, when Simon was on board, he gave order under 24 hours, they removed everything. That is, they did something. That is somebody doing something. You are not doing anything. You are telling us to be taking order from you to continue listening to you. How? What I'm saying here is this: if the court of appeal give attention to that cross appeal Nigerian federal government did and proclaim such a thing, the whole Inter-Biafra and Coastal Biafra should be on fire. This is the right thing to do. The whole Coastal Biafra and Inter-Biafra should be on fire. We don't want to know what is going to happen. Let it be so. This is what I'm saying. Thank you, Biafrans.
All right. Thank you, brother. Let me ask you a question. Since you are a pioneer of Masob, is there any time Masob group conspired to go and kidnap our leader where he's doing traditional wedding?
Of course.
Okay, it happened.
Yeah, it happened.
Is it? That means it's an instruction from Wazirike to go and kidnap him. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So why is he claiming as if you have never done anything? Since Nnamdi insulted me, this as if you have never.
Don't mind him. He deserves to be insulted. He deserves to be insulted.
You know what it means to go and kidnap a man on a day like that?
He deserves to be insulted. He deserves to be insulted.
Okay, thank you. This I've gotten from our brother who worked with Wazirike in the past. And I think Uche Madu later joined IPO. Am I correct? That was, or maybe he's in support because Mazi Nnamdi always. Yes.
Yes. Uche Nnamdi was a high-ranking officer in Matop. He lead the fight to Freedom House or Kigbe. He called me. He asked me to provide men. I said no, that such a thing cannot be done. And Matop trained her seniors as assistant in school. Uche Nnamdi.
Okay. All right. Thank you, brother. Johnny, you are welcome. I hope you must have been listening to us, brother.
Yeah, thank you, Metu. Yes, I did. I was Rick. Ụfọdụ n'ime anyị agbakwara n'mbọ kwanyere ya ugwu ka ahapụ na-akpọ ya afọ ịkparịkwana ya.
Johnny, hold on. Cameraman gonna block this person. He said, "Yeah, let me speak to Gro. I'll give you 1 minute. If you cannot come up, I block you. Go on, our brother, Johnny."
All right. So, anyị agbakwala n'mbọ ịhapụ ụwa zuru ike ka hapụ na-akpọ ya afọ all the time, or maybe ịdị na-akpọ ya some certain names. Man, I think my old age is so nsogbu na because ihe ahụ nchọpụtara ịma ka Chinefo ka mmadụ na-aka nka onwe mgbe ị ga-aka getezi nka la dis o nwere ike imepezi ọnụ na-ekwuzi okwu a na-agwa gị na ihe a red ka ọ wee na-asụ mba na white. I ma that yes, sometimes old age na-enye nsogbu especially n'ebe ndị isi ojii nọ. So ya chọpụtara na ihe anyị nchọpụtara ihe na-enye ụwa zuru ike nsogbu because ebe ya nwere onwe ya ga-adị bold enough nọrọkwa ebe ọ nọ na-asị akọwa maka news o nwetara from the so-called federal government. Ọ nọrọ ebe ahụ putwazi a kind of envy and jealousy and complain wa ka esikwa eme ya ka esi eme ihe and ndị ọ na-ege ntị bụrụzie ndị asị that na even na ha hụ Ojukwu na ha ga-egbu ya wuru this idiot a na-akpọ udere si na o nweta Ojukwu na ọ ga-egbu ya ọsụnọ ndị ahụ ndị na-agba mbọ ka Biafra abịa. Anyway, ụwa zuru ike ofu ihe mma gwa ya bụ that na ya lakpuzie ya ezuoro onwe ya ike. Ọ gbalịala mbụ ka ọ gbalịrị anyị kelere ya oge ọ pụtara sị Mosop leader. We remember him for that. Onwe m ka a ga-esi were kpọwa Mosop ahapụ ịkpọta ụwa zuru ike at least o mere itigo nke ahụ. But as it stands right now, I think it is time for him to respect himself. Obi adịghị ndị mmadụ mma, obi adịghị many people mma, obi adịghị anyị nwa mma. Even most of the so-called some Nigerians nwere conscience, obi adịghị ha mma otu obodo ahụ si wee dịrị today. So anybody ọbụla na-apụta na ga na-etinyekwu more fire to the problem, na add more. Now this nsogbu juru everywhere. I think that person onye ha anaghị calculate ọfụma. Before I proceed anyway, let me just read the last paragraph. The press release by Ma Powerful. The world is watching. History is watching. No amount of judicial acrobatics or cheap intimidations can cure the fundamental lack of jurisdiction. The lion of Biafra remains unbowed and the spirit of Biafra remains unconquerable. I want you people to know this. Everybody, Negenti, all the Biafrans all over the world, and especially even the non-Biafrans, including those beyond Nigerian soil, those outside Nigeria. One thing is very certain. The reason why we continue to maintain that very rule of law is because we are non-violent organization, just like Mazi Nnamdi has proclaimed. We follow the due process. We wait for the law to take its course. And we continue to obey that very particular right